What up? This is your boy Rooster bringing you another video. Holy crap, the playoffs. Oh wow. 49ers, what have got into them, destroying the living crap out of Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. And Kansas City beat Tennessee Titans, and they found a way to stop number 22. And my goodness, what a crazy playoffs and all that. So today at work, everybody was asking me who I'm picking in the Super Bowl. Well, I'm not going to tell you until the video's over, and then I'm going to announce my pick is going to be in the Super Bowl. But before I get into it, guys, I hope you guys have an amazing day on Monday. You guys hanging out with your friends, your family, staying warm, because it's cold. I do love the cold and all that, but you know, I hope everybody is having an amazing day on Monday. If you guys are all new to this YouTube channel, subscribe to it. If you do really enjoy watching me, making you guys laugh and making you guys enjoy your day and all that. And thank you so much for all your support. Thank you. Love you guys. So let's get right into the main story right now. I literally got off work. I did my hit instantly, like 20 minutes, to look in everything about the 49ers history and the Kansas City history, and I literally have to write it down so I can remember all this goody stuff. So speaking, let's go right to the 49ers and all that, because you know, well, they won 5 Super Bowls. So the 49ers was found in the year 1964. 49ers were created in 1964, joined the NFL in 1949. They won 5 Super Bowls. So first year, 1982, the first Super Bowl they ever won in the history in the NFL for the 49ers. The second Super Bowl was 1985. The third Super Bowl was 1989. The fourth Super Bowl was 1990. And then it took them 5 years, which is 1995, to win the 5th Super Bowl. That is incredible how that team literally started in 1946 and won 5 Super Bowls in 1982, 1985, 1989, 1990, and 1995. They won 5 Super Bowls with the 49ers. The last time they was in the Super Bowl was 2013, when they got beat by the Baltimore Ravens, which is the last game of Ray Lewis, I meant to say, because Ed Reed went to Houston, Texas and all that. So that is a really incredible history of the 49ers and all that. How they literally joined in 1946 and won 5 Super Bowls and lost 1. So that's really incredible how that team did so good. And it took them forever to get back into the Super Bowl with that boy Jimmy Garoppolo and all that. So that's going to be incredible history to fill in if Jimmy can bring home and then a Super Bowl and all that. So now let's get right into the Kansas City Chiefs history. They founded in 1960. The Kansas City Chiefs was the founder of 1960 and all that. They didn't join the NFL until the 1970. Yeah, took them 10 years to join the NFL, because they was actually called the AFL back then. Because back then, I think in the 30s or 40s and something like that. I don't really know how they did it. I had to look it again because I knew the answer, but I kind of forgot a little bit. But don't judge me and all that. But that is incredible how Kansas City and the 49ers merged into the NFL that years and all that. But back then it was the AFL, and it was not a lot of teams back then and all that. Like, let's say for example, it used to be Indianapolis, Baltimore, Indianapolis back in up there in the 60s and the 70s before Indianapolis literally moved to Indianapolis and Baltimore stayed in Baltimore and all that. A lot of people probably didn't know that. A lot of people probably did know that. Fun fact that my uncle actually did saw them packed up at 3 o'clock in the morning and moved, and that's incredible and wow. And but like I said, I did look up how many times if the Kansas City did win the Super Bowl and stuff like that. They literally didn't win a Super Bowl, but they won 3 titles of AFL in 1962, 1966, and 1969, and all that. That's really incredible how a Kansas City Chiefs won 3 titles for the AFL. But the first Super Bowl overall was 53 years ago when Kansas City got defeated by Green Bay Packers in Super Bowl I and all that. That's incredible how Kansas City never made it into the Super Bowl until now. With Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, at tight end, which I totally forgot his name. Kind of sad. And Andy Reid, my goodness, Andy Reid is probably the coolest coach that I've ever seen. Been in the league with Bill Belichick, Sean Payton, the guy from Pittsburgh, and the list goes on. And you know, Andy Reid got beat by New England in 2003, and that was the last time Andy Reid ever made it into the Super Bowl and all that. So it's a lot of risk here, and you know, it's amazing how the Kansas City and the 49ers come so far and all that. And you know, it's a lot of speed on the offense on Kansas City. It's a lot of speed on the 49ers. The defense for the 49ers and the defense for Kansas City is pretty dang good. They rock solid. So this Super Bowl will be interesting this year and all that. So I want you guys to leave a comment below and tell me what team do you guys think is going to win the Super Bowl. And if you guys want to, you guys can leave down the score to 21-28. 54-0. Who knows the score? But overall, the team I am picking is the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes is going to win the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Jimmy Garoppolo. I know you used to be an ex-Patriots fan. Sorry, Richard Sherman. I know you used to be a Seattle guy. You were supposed to win 2 Super Bowls, but Russell Wilson decided to throw the ball and not give it to beast mode. Idiots and all that. But that's the team I'm really rooting for, is Kansas City Chiefs, because I'm really hoping they can win, because they deserve a win, because 49ers literally won 5 freaking Super Bowls. My gosh. Okay, that's enough. Kimmy, you won 2 Super Bowls already with New England, which you never played in the Super Bowl and all that, because the GOAT, that's a different story down the road and all that. But guys, I want to say thank you so much. Don't forget to leave the comments below and telling me what team you guys want to win, 49ers or the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you guys want to, you guys can leave the score below. But until now, guys, I want to say thank you, and I will see you guys tomorrow.